And right there, I knew that this would be a perfect career for me, or a perfect field I could get my hands into.
Hi, I'm Molly. As a student, I was excited to learn more about Project Lead the Way. Project Lead the Way gave me more understanding about jobs and careers in science, technology, engineering, and math, and even how to get college credit. Now that's a deal. Here's what students and teachers are saying about Project Lead the Way.
I'm involved in Project Lead the Way because I really get insight into how engineering applies to real life, or how science and technology really applies to something that I would use in my career or in the future.
I think the most exciting part of the Project Lead the Way class was just kind of the fact that I've never been exposed to engineering really, and it was just kind of, it opens your eyes to what the career path is all about.
Project Lead the Way has always been this hands-on thing that I've been doing since like 7th grade, because making dragsters that we did, CO2 dragsters, just seeing it shoot down the track, it was like the coolest thing ever.
Project Lead the Way prepares students to be the most innovative leaders in science, technology, engineering, and math, and to make meaningful contributions to our world. Through an engaging, project-based and hands-on curriculum, Project Lead the Way encourages the development of problem-solving skills, critical thinking, creative and innovative reasoning, and a love of learning. Project Lead the Way sparks the ingenuity, creativity, and innovation within all of our students.
Project Lead the Way is a great class for students. They get a chance to use hands-on concepts using the computer, and then actually building projects using 3D printers.
Students get a great cross-section of experience, a cross-section of technical and technological skills. They get an implementation of their math and science that they've learned, and so it's really challenging for them, and in some ways it's out of the normal realm of a classroom.
What I like about Project Lead the Way is it enhances the math and science. Not only that, but incorporates the hands-on learning for students. And when you incorporate those things, it makes learning fun, and they get to see science and math in a different way, rather than just sitting in a desk and listening to a teacher lecture.
From a teacher's perspective, what I find rewarding and challenging about this class, I would say the most rewarding thing is when the light bulb comes on for these students when they're working.
And I immediately started clicking to it right away after the teacher showed me how to do it, and I just did it the first time, and he's like, that's perfect, that's just what I wanted to see. And right there, I knew that this would be a perfect career for me, or a perfect field I could get my hands into.
What interests me most is I'm more into the math and science stuff, and I knew engineering included a lot of that, and so I chose to take this class because I love engineering.
Project Lead the Way is giving me an opportunity to put my skills and what I love to do into a real life situation.
Really exciting parts are all the hands-on activities. Like we made this weird marble sorter thing, and the golf ball launcher we made, and that, and all the 3D modeling are my favorite parts.
Any instructor that's thinking about implementing Project Lead the Way should know it's an easy fit. The curriculum is written by engineers, so you know it's a quality curriculum, and it's proven. It's been around long enough that it's proven, and students are coming out of here going into engineering fields.
I think what we've been able to do in the last couple of years is really incorporate the Project Lead the Way courses into what we do in technology education. We have students who were very comfortable and familiar with the metal fabricating lab and building things, and they took this class and they started to see the science behind it and the math behind it, and really things started to click for them that wouldn't have otherwise.
I always liked doing hands-on things. I could never do, well, I like writing too, but I could never do the other things in my other classes, like discussions and everything. And I just love working with power tools, and I feel so dangerous when I use them. And it's so much fun when I'm in this class, and it just brings me out more and makes me more confident in what I do.
I like to do things and make things instead of sit in a class and be lectured to and then given a worksheet and say, fill out this worksheet and turn it in tomorrow. Well, when we come in here, it's sit down, get right to work. Project Lead the Way is an absolutely great thing.
What I find rewarding and challenging is, rewarding is seeing the students, learn, and sitting back and watching them think things through, and also learn from their peers and ask questions.
The advice I'd give to fellow teachers is get out in industry. go out and seek Central Minnesota Manufacturers Association's advice on what the cutting edge technology is out there.
I think that Project Lead the Way has been very important to Ingle Metallurgical and to me personally. And the reason for that is that I believe that the Project Lead the Way students are the students that are going to provide the workforce that I need in the future.
Students have the ability and the willingness to learn how to operate this technology and pick up these skills and put them in their mental toolboxes. I think that's very important that the students have that opportunity to meet these challenges. Whether they fail or succeed, at least they have the possibility of trying.
The students get to see some real practical engineering and manufacturing work being done. And when they arrive in the workforce, that they now know about hands-on types of activities relative to engineering, science, math, in contrast to it being all theoretical and not having really worked with real parts.
I'll be prepared to have fun, because it is a lot of fun. I mean, I have a lot of friends in this class, and it's enjoyable.
The most exciting things was like one, getting to work with people in the industry, working with engineering companies, and like Zurich, we went there and got to see how like everything applies in the real world.
The advantages of Project Lead the Way are numerous, from college credit, which is great for students, to the rigor, the academic rigor that it provides. The curriculum is something more than we've ever seen in this area, the organization and just the depth of the curriculum.
Now that you know what students and teachers are saying about Project Lead the Way, make your move and visit our website. Go ahead, move your education forward. Do it now, and good luck.